Hello. Hi. I hope all the audio and everything is okay. Hello, Unix or Shatter. Um, hello, Winter. Can't stay, have fun, just renewing. Thank you so much. Um, and thank you for dropping by. Hello, Hugo. Hi, Donat. Can't say but fix your category. Thank you. I keep forgetting I need to fix that before stream. Um, hi, Vanitas. It's been a while. Welcome. Hello, Soviet. Hi, Metalhead. Pretty dang quiet. That's not good. Is it any better now? The Quat, yeah, the Quat. I'm gonna need that song title. This should be. I still need to make that YouTube playlist of all those songs that I have. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So as far as I know, we were. Then guess what? What drinks? We have. I'll open a monster for you guys if you redeem it. But we've got water, of course. We've got monster. That's about it for today. Chicken. All right, buddy. I'm going to bed. Okay. Okay. Sleep well. Thank you for dropping by and take care. Okay. Thank you for the monster. Hold on. I will attempt to unwrap this monster without being too loud. Okay. What is today's flavor? Let me see. Oh no, not this fucking flavor, bro. I fucking hate this flavor, bro. I'm gonna. Bye bye, Metal. Thank you so much for dropping by. Um, Thank you for the stretch. Oh. Guys, I got a shitty flavor this time. I got, Ultra Rosa. My life is ruined. I hate this flavor, bro. Let me see. Let me open this for y'all. Let me see. Bruh, Twitch just said no to me saying bye to Metal. I'd be in a lot more if stream times weren't ungodly late at night or at 4 a.m., but alas, such is life. I've been trying to experiment here and there with stream times. You know, in between, trying to fix my schedule so that I actually get enough sleep before going to university and, you know, making sure everyone gets a chance to drop by. It can be very difficult. But either way, today's fun fact is that the reason why Americans write color without the U, or usually words without mute letters, is because newspaper is charged by letters. Americans try to remove unnecessary letters. Americans write differently from British because of capitalism. This I knew. I don't know. I remember how I knew this, but I knew this. Your message was not sent because it is identical to the previous one you sent less than 30 seconds ago. Your message is because you are sending messages too quickly. Twitch. So wait, what was the last one we read? Let me look at suggestions. Um, we we read oh god, where's the okay, there we go. We read Jeff the Killer, Slenderman, Tiki Toby, Laughing Jack, Eyeless Jack, Smile Dog, Russian Sleep Experiment, Candle Cove, all the series. Squidward Suicide, Abandoned by Disney, My Boyfriend is Taking Pieces of Me While I Sleep, Ben Drowned, I Found the Corpse of a Time Traveler. Let's see what there is to read. I'm sure there's a bunch of SCP. I really want to read the ones that Winter sent when Winter is actually here to listen. Um, there's some that Donut sent too, but then Donut is also not here. What is this? Oh yeah, we should read The Rake. The last was Ben, yep. But yeah, we should read The Rake. Creepypasta. Oh, by the way, how is everyone? I forgot to ask. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing okay and, you know, taking care and all that. I love that creepypasta. Yeah, you like that creepypasta? I'm so happy you like that creepypasta. The Rake. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes everywhere. AKA wannabe vampires. And there we go. The Rake. I'm gonna quickly do this. Go over here. Main. Alright. Window capture. There we go. There we go, The Rake. I will turn off, like, I want to play music that's like creepy music in the back. However, I keep getting slapped with copyright, and it's always the music that the title is like, oh, and this is no copyrighted music. Like, okay, but no, it's not. Stop lying. But I think I will read without any music. At least it helps with the you know, the whole ambience a little more than this music playing in the background. The biggest con of summer are mosquitoes. Changed my mind. Right? Like, it's also like the biggest con of living nearby a lake. Like, you know, people try to sell that, being like, oh, this is living by a lake and living by a pond or whatever is so fun. You get such a nice view and all that. No one mentions how painful the mosquitoes are. Like I could think of it and be like, oh, I would really like a house by like a river or lake or something. Then I remember mosquitoes exist. There's no way they're giving me ads on my own fucking stream, bro. Insane and fucking insane. Disgusting, even. Alright. Let me open Twitch real quick. Shut the hell up. Alright. Both chats are opened, so I can actually give you guys attention. Oh, and this time I don't have the demon switch. Yay, let's hope no creepy shit happens. Well, sorry, another thing. Don't remind me of the mosquitoes in the lake. It's fun until you get eaten by mosquitoes or wasp or yep. I live in a country with oh god. Good luck. Sounds like hell, especially during the summers. Anyways. The rake. Let's look at the beings and entities. Famous creepypasta. Madness, paranoia, and mental illness. Literally me. What the hell? Monsters, creatures, and cryptids. Myths and legends. Insane. 12 minutes of reading. That's actually 9 minutes of reading. Estimated reading time 9 minutes. The rake creepypasta. A suicide note, 1964. As I prepare to take my life, I feel it necessary to assuage, I don't know, any guilt or pain I've introduced through this act. It is not the fault of anyone other than him. For once I awoke and felt his presence. And once I awoke and saw his form. Once again I awoke and heard his voice. And looked into his eyes. I cannot sleep without fear of what I might next awake to experience. I cannot ever wake. Goodbye. Found in the same wooden box were 2 empty envelopes addressed to William and Rose, and 1 loose personal letter with no envelope. Dearest Linny, I have prayed for you. He spoke your name. A journal entry. Translated from Spanish, 1880. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I see his eyes when I close mine. They are hollow, black. They saw me and pierced me. His wet hand. I will not sleep. His voice, followed by unintelligible text. A mariner's log, 1691. He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not return here again at the request of the rake. Man, what the fuck? Just drunk an espresso at catching the monster in my closet tonight. Please don't. Here's a tip that I've been told before. Take this from me as someone who drinks a lot of caffeine, or at least used to. Please do not consume any form of caffeine 5 hours before bed. That's not good for you. That's very not good for you. It's in fact quite harmful, and you probably shouldn't be doing it. I'm just saying. Welcome to Finland, the land of many lakes, the most coffee drinking country, the happiest country in the world for, I think, 6 years. Also, it's 6 to 7 hours before bed. Okay. Um, yeah, well, no more caffeine for you. Okay? Be good. And thank you for the water. Oh, yeah, Spanish. I don't know. I don't know Spanish at all. And why can I not see my Twitch chat? Let me see my fucking. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream a woo. I'm gonna kill myself in game for saying that. From a witness, 2006. 3 years ago, I had just returned from a trip from Niagara Falls with my family for the 4th of July. We were all very exhausted after a long day of driving, so my husband and I put the kids right to bed and called it a night. At about 4 a.m., I woke up thinking my husband had gotten up to use the restroom. I used the moment to seal back the sheets, only to wake him in the process. I apologized and told him I thought he got out of bed. When he turned to face me, he gasped and pulled his feet up from the end of the bed so quickly his knee almost knocked me out of the bed. Then he grabbed me and said nothing. After adjusting to the dark for half a second, I was able to see what caused the strange reaction. At the foot of the bed, sitting and facing away from us, there was what appeared to be a naked man or a large hairless dog of some sort. Its body position was disturbing and unnatural, as if it had been hit by a car or something. For some reason, I was not instantly frightened by it, but more concerned as to its condition. At this point, I was somewhat under the assumption that we were supposed to help him. My husband was peering over his arm and knee, tucked into the fetal position, occasionally glancing at me before returning to the creature. In a flurry of motion, the creature scrambled around the side of the bed and then crawled quickly in a flailing sort of motion right along the bed until it was less than a foot from my husband's face. The creature was completely silent for 30 seconds. Or probably closer to 5. It just... Holy shit. Shut the fuck up. Or probably closer to 5. It just seemed like a while. Just looking at my husband. The creature then placed its hand on his knee and ran into the hallway leading to the kids' room. I screamed and ran for the light switch, planning to stop him before he hurt my children. When I got to the hallway, the light from the bedroom was enough to see it crouching and hunched over about 20 feet away. He turned around and looked directly at me, covered in blood. I flipped the switch on the wall and saw my daughter Clara. The creature ran down the stairs while my husband and I rushed to help our daughter. She was very badly injured and spoke only once more in her short life. She said, "He is the rake." My husband drove his car into a lake that night while rushing our daughter to the hospital. He did not survive. Being a small town, news got around pretty quickly. The police were helpful at first, and the local newspaper took a lot of interest as well. However, the story was never published, and the local television news never followed up either. For several months, my son Justin and I stayed in a hotel near my parents' house. After we decided to return home, I began looking for answers myself. I eventually located a man in the next town over who had a similar story. We got in contact and began talking about our experiences. He knew of 2 other people in New York who had seen the creature we now refer to as the rake. It took the 4 of us about 2 solid years of hunting on the internet and writing letters to come up with a small collection of what we believe to be accounts of the rake. None of them gave any details, history, or follow-up. One journal had an entry involving the creature in its first 3 pages, and never mentioned it again. A ship's log explained nothing of the encounter, saying only that they were told to leave by the rake. That was the last entry in the log. There were, however, many instances where the creature's visit was one of a series of visits with the same person. Multiple people also mentioned being spoken to, my daughter included. This led us to wonder if the rake had visited any of us before our last encounter. I set up a digital recorder near my bed and left it running all night, every night, for 2 weeks. I would tediously scan through the sounds of me rolling around in my bed each day when I woke up. By the end of the second week, I was quite used to the occasional sound of sleep while blurring through the records at 8 times the normal speed. This still took almost an hour every day. On the first day of the third week, I thought I heard something different. What I found was a shrill voice. It was the rake. I can't listen to it long enough to even begin to transcribe it. What the fuck? I haven't let anyone listen to it yet. All I know is that I've heard it before. And I now believe that it spoke when I was sitting in front of my husband. I don't remember hearing at the time, but for some reason the voice in the recorder immediately brings me back to that moment. The thoughts that must have gone through my daughter's head make me very upset. I have not seen the rake since he ruined my life, but I know that he has been in my room while I slept. I know and fear that one night I'll wake up to him staring at me. I was just looking for a pasta recipe. I don't think that dude is meant to go in my macaroni. Bro. Oh, this is funny. Cries in Spanish. It's not what I expected. I expected something a little longer. This is terrifying. I expected something a little longer. Something a little more unnerving. It's still good though. Still pretty good. Just not up to my expectations, I want to say. The car in the background is going crazy. Oh my god! Yeah, people go insane over here very often. Anyways, so that's the rake. Um, let's see. There was another one that was mentioned by Ghost, I think. Mr. Well Done. Let's look for it. Mr. Well Done. Well Done. If it would load, that is. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes of free. It says 2 minutes here. It's actually gonna be. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 1.5. This is very small. Hello. I am Mr. Well Done. I watched the copulation which conceived you, and I screamed in horror. Bro, my sister stole my monster now. Anyways, so yeah. I watched the copulation which conceived you, and I screamed in horror. I saw you birthed like a. This grammar is killing me. I saw you birthed like a hatched parasite, hairless and gagging, and I grit my teeth in hatred, fighting them over each other again and again and again and again and again and again and again until they were flat and smooth. I will watch you wither and grow old as your body congeals and the weight of your years pulls your flesh from your body. I will grin and snicker, laugh and laugh. I will see your desiccated corpse pumped full of superficial chemicals, interred into the dirt to feed the eyeless, subterranean creatures of the earth, and I will howl because I know where you are going. I know where you are going. I know the secrets of this earth, as I knew the secrets of the one before it. I will bring about the end, and you cannot stop me. You read these tales, and you do not know that with each read, with each you create and recreate, with each you retell, with each you claim ownership of, you beckon the end. For there will be some among you who will try to verify these tales. You will seek them out. Those that do so with passion will find that many of them are falsehoods, but some will be harrowing at the very least. Others will leave you scarred for the rest of your fleeting days. Others will still leave you stripped of your flesh. And that flesh will be used to build more and more and more tales, twisted and stretched to cry out to more curious individuals. And I will smile, my teeth clenched together tightly, tightly, tightly until one cracks with a satisfying pop. My eyes unblinking, watching everything fall into place, wide and empty, weeping and shriveling with delicious, protracted agony. I am so excited. So very excited. Even as you read this, some among you are emboldened. The sick part of you, which lusts for the end, whispers into your mind, making you want to see the horror, the pain, the blood, the death. You want to see it. You want to see what lies hidden in the dark, beyond sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. Come. Come and see. I will show you such wonderful things. Mr. Weldon is a bit of a prick. It's not bad. It's just, I don't get what they're trying to do. Thank you for the stretch. They let the monsters to water. Oh, thank you for the water. I mean, it's not that I hate this monster. I mean, I spilled water everywhere. I spilled water. I spilled water everywhere, bro. I'm going insane. Hold on. Oh god. Shit. This is bad. This is so bad. This is bad, bro. Give me 2 seconds to wipe everything, because if I don't wipe everything, water is gonna keep spreading everywhere, and that's not gonna be good. Oh shit. No, you're fine, you're fine. Just wipe you, you'll be fine. I close my eyes. Oh yeah, this needs wiping, bro. How did this happen? Alright, I'm back. I spilled water everywhere. Had to go clean that. It's okay now though. Everything is clean now. Mostly. So this was Mr. Well Done. Let's update the list. Mr. Well Done. The rest are either SCP or something that Winter suggested that I would like to read, preferably when Winter is here. But, you know, I don't think we get much of an option there. Which is unfortunate. Hi, Gami, welcome! Not the wait! Ah! You were here! Shit! I don't know what I said. I genuinely don't remember what I said. Oh my god. Oh god, what did I say? Shit, that's embarrassing. I don't think Gama's still here. But I'm glad Gama dropped by. That is very sweet of him. The car in the background is going insane. If I remember right, there is a way to avoid getting killed by the rig. Just don't wake up when he is in your room. Interesting. So that's a strange Lovecraftian poem written by Lovecraftian B. Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yes. Shit has hit the fan. She's Wassler, Weasel even. Yeah, I spilled water everywhere. I might be a little bit dumb, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I cleaned it up though. That's yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch from my phone is causing a lot of issues. Making me very sad. So much I need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. I feel that, oh yeah, could be everything that I need. Taste so sweet, every sip makes me want more, yeah. Come on, nice, cause you got that. Took a big bite, one another bite, yeah. Come on. When you're in my arms, I hold you so tight. Can't let go, no, not tonight. You and nothing that you know. I need you now, cause I need you to leave me. Mad till you feel me so refresh and my soda pop. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. You're my soda pop, metal soda pop. Roll me down, you're so hot. Pour me up, I won't stop. It's fine, shit happens, we all make mistakes. God made you dumb because he knew you would be too powerful if you had a brain. This is real. Still then. I'm still me, yes. Now it's popping herself. Insane. That is an insane way to put it. How Have we read The Sun Vanished? We have not read The Sun Vanished. In terms of, let me see. Hold on. I wanna let me look. What is this? Anansi's Goatman. We can read Goatman. Anansi's Goatman. I don't know how big this is though. Creepypasta wiki. Let me just very quickly go over here so that I don't dox myself in any way. Just to make sure. If it would load, that would actually be so cool. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's not available here. Using the car on the background. That is insane, bro. Please don't dox me, ooh. I swear to God, if Gama heard that too. Like, God, that was embarrassing, bro. Why did I do that? I'm not that smart to do that. Jesus fucking Christ. I listen to Ben talk and sing while I'm doing driving tests in freaking trucks. Then come listen to me and don't do the driving test? Question mark. Like it's really that simple if you think about it, right? Like I think this is your choice at this point. None of those freaks, unfortunate that knew a person's location using only the photo of their free. Bro, that is insane. Okay, Anansi's Goatman. Holy shit, this is long. This is from 4chan. That she has mosquito problems. It really depends which house I'm staying at. The house that I'm currently at, this has more mosquitoes than my other house. Or than the apartment. No, this does not mean I'm rich. This simply means I have major family issues. But yeah, this Goatman story is quite long. Can I be so for real with you guys? I'm being so for real with you guys. I kind of don't feel like reading anymore. Like, we read 2 very small ones. They were okay. Oh, wait, Fleshgate. The attention span has drained. It's less about attention span this time and more about just my brain is not cooperating with me enough for me to continue reading creepypastas. We may get back to this if certain people drop by, right? Like, half of the ones I'm looking at, they're sent by Winter, and I will feel really bad if Winter is not there to listen to them. So when Brainiac says stop, this is real and true. My brain has indeed stopped working. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at this one that he sent. It's called Fleshgate. We'll see how long this is. Owie. Connection timed out. Shut the fuck up. Actually trolling me right now. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Fleshgate. Holy shit, this is even longer. Holy shit, it's insanely long. Oh, this is so long. I'm going insane, bro. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna save those for later on a day where I'm actually feeling like it and not wanting to destroy myself, I guess. Wait, you'll win trained online on the server. Yeah, I mean, he did say, oh. Burger foot, king foot letters, photo, and hello. I mean, I know, the extent to which that shit can get. There was a thread, and it was, I don't know if it was jokingly set up or anything, if it was satire or what it was, I really don't know. But someone made a video out of it, and it was like, this girl posted an image of her touching grass. Someone else found her full legal name, her exact location, what car she drives, where she lives, and all of that. And it was insane. Like, taking into consideration, it was like, oh, time of day, what sweater she was wearing, what shoes she was wearing, called the local like car people and asked if someone has a car of, well, I don't fucking remember. It was insane, bro. It was insane. That's why you don't touch 4chan. This wasn't on 4chan. This was on Twitter. This was on fucking Twitter, bro. Game time? Tetris? I mean, I could play games. I could. But also... I could also do other things. Like, what you ask? I don't fucking know either. What? Yeah. Yeah, this happened, the one that I'm talking about, it happened on Twitter. Ever since Twitter became X, it's just gotten increasingly worse. Like before, when it was just Twitter, it was a certain way, but after it became X and this whole blue checkmark thing just became available to regular people, it's become horrendous. It's insane because like what the fuck is even happening anymore? Um Melon Tusk is insane. Melon Tusk made a shit. Melon Tusk. Oh, I love that, bro. Didn't want to say that name, but I'm calling him that from now on. Holy shit, that is funny. Um, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know if you guys answered I don't know, but everyone should tell me about their day while I try to figure out what I want to do for the rest of today's stream. So realistically, I could just end after an hour, but I don't think that would be very nice of me. Oh, like I do want to stream. It's just my brain is being a certain way. Um, I ate pizza and watched Dedo. Oh yeah, Dedo is streaming. Dedo is streaming just chatting. Literally nothing, just life in general. School. How's school going? Sound like those I sound like those like relatives, those older relatives. Like aunts and uncles, grandparents that you don't meet often. Like in those family gatherings. Just asking you the most fuck ass questions ever. Small talk basically. How's life? How's school going? What are you learning? Do you have a girlfriend yet? Waiting for my GF to stop being grounded for texting me. Wait, what? Figuring out code right now, I see. Wait, your girlfriend got grounded for texting you? Wait, how old is she? Explain right. Yeah. Her mother found out and grounded her. Her mother found out that she had a boyfriend and grounded her. She is for well, yeah, at that age, obviously. Like, I'm sorry to say this, but when I was 14 and I had a girlfriend slash boyfriend or whatever it was that I had at the time, I don't fucking remember. I'm mixing up the timelines, but whatever it is that I had at the time, um, I got grounded a good number of times. I got grounded a good number of times. Um, and it's likely that it's not okay. Different parents can be different actually, never mind. But yeah, it's like it's yeah. Not gonna lie, I get it now. Cause at that age, very normal. Happens to the best of us. Um has happened to me. Says I just turned 15 on the 13th. You guys technically shouldn't be here. You know that, right? Both of you. Yeah, my exact reaction, Prince. I mean, God can spite me down if I can't be here. You can be on the server. You don't have to be dramatic about it. You can be on the server. You can be. Listen, I've explained this before. There is a reason why the tags are put in place. I'm like 2 months away from. That still doesn't mean you're 16. Like, I understand the whole, because I used to be this way. I understand the whole, oh, I'm too mature for my age. I'll be able to handle certain things. Da 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 da. Blah, blah, blah. But you have to understand, it's less about you and more about the people in charge. That the people in charge being me and the mods. We have a responsibility. It's absolutely not at all about you nag like my mom. Oh god, I'm starting to sound like a nasty teenager. I'm already too far gone. You do sound like a nasty teenager. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause you are a teenager. Like, that's kind of how it works, right? Like, hello. Um, Hi Cosmic, welcome. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for the stretch. Oh. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you? Oh my fucking god. And thank you, Sabia and Hugo. I understand that you may not like it. However, it's not because these rules are not set in place because adults hate minors or whatever it is. It's for the safety of both parties. So, anyways, hi Cosmic. How are you? Thank you for dropping by. My laptop is not willing to cooperate with me for some reason. It's actually